Carrie, she said now. She advanced towards the girl. Carrie? Carrie flinched away. At the same instant, a rack of softball bats in the corner fell over with a large echoing bang. They rolled every which way, making Desjardins jump. Carrie, is this your first period? But now that the thought had been admitted, she hardly had to ask. The blood was dark and flowing with terrible heaviness. Both of Carrie's legs were smeared and splattered with it, as though she had waded through a river of blood. It hurts, Carrie groaned. My stomach. That passes, Mrs. Desjardins said. Pity and self-shame met her in her and mixed uneasily. You have to, stop the flow of blood. There was a bright flash overhead, followed by a flash gun-like pop as a light bulb sizzled and went out. Mr. Jardin cried out with surprise, and it occurred to her the whole damn place was falling in. That this kind of thing always seemed to happen around Carrie when she was upset, as if bad luck dogged her every step. The thought was gone almost as quickly as it had come. She took one of the sanitary napkins from the broken dispenser and unwrapped it. Look, she said, like this. From the shadow exploded, page 54. Carrie White's mother, Margaret White, gave birth to her daughter on September 21st, 1963, under circumstances which can only be termed bizarre. In fact, an overview of Carrie White's case leaves the careful student with one feeling ascendant over all others, that Carrie was the only issue of a family as odd as any that has ever been brought to popular attention. As noted earlier, Ralph White died in February of 1963 when a steel girder fell out of a carrying sling on a housing project job in Portland. Mrs. White continued to live alone in their suburban Chamberlain bungalow. Due to the Whites' near fanatical fundamentalist religious beliefs, Mrs. White had no friends to see her through her period of bereavement, and when her labor began 7 months later, she was alone. At approximately 1:30 p.m. on September 21st, the neighbors on Carlin Street began to hear screams from the White bungalow. The police, however, were not summoned to the scene until after 6 p.m. We were left with two unappetizing alternatives to explain this time lag. Either Mrs. White's neighbors on the street did not wish to become involved in a police investigation,